Welcome back. So we just saw how SmackDown vs. Raw 2009 works. Now let's talk to some WWE stars. We've got your chick magnet, The Miz, and John Morrison, the Shaman of Sexy, both of who I hope take off their shirts. Here to answer some questions for us. Let's get started. All right, guys. There you go. Hope you enjoyed it.
Just,
we get that all the time.
I mean, we can't help it. We get that you're attracted to us. I mean, I can't help that I'm the Grand Wizard of Lust.
That was a hell of an introduction. You left out a few things: the Grand Wizard of Lust, the Tuesday Night Delight,
the Real Deal Sex Appeal,
the Guru of Greatness.
We are awesome.
We are the WWE Tag Team Champions.
Be jealous.
Awesome. Thank you, Token Pretty Face at a video game conference. I am, of course, two-time BYWF champion, Gruesome Greggy. Alongside me, as always, El Gringo Primo. Miz Morrison, thank you so much for coming, bringing some nice
look
props.
at this. I love the El Gringo Primo. Like, you look great. You look like you're really fit, and you shaved your stomach and everything.
Like you hit the Pilates hard.
This guy does We Fit at least once every 2 weeks.
We Fit at least once every 2 weeks. It shows.
It shows.
It definitely shows.
It's Nintendo's killer app. I'm going to know how to play the flute pretty soon thanks to that stupid music game.
Yeah, right?
Yeah. Awesome. You're here to talk about SmackDown vs. Raw. You brought some props. They're not as impressive, of course, as the IGN World Championship
wow.
and the IGN Cruiserweight title. And, of course, our starring video game, WWE Crush Hour 2, starring El Gringo Primo and Gruesome Greggy.
Wow, you guys brought everything.
You must have busted out the toy box at home, huh?
Yeah, I did. I busted out a lot of boxes at home. But let's move on.
Yeah.
I don't want to hear about what you do to yourself in the shower, okay?
Let's just
keep this for a universal audience.
Of course, you guys work for Ukes. You created this game. Talk to me a little bit about the graphic shaders and the technology.
The graphic shaders are a big step above from last year. One thing that disappointed me a little bit about the graphic shading is that I look realistic on the game, but they really beef up everyone else's physiques. You know, Jericho, Cena, those guys don't look near as good as they do in real life in the game. But me, I'm pretty good. I look how I look in the game in real life.
So you're perfect is what you're saying.
You see, I graduated from MIT with an engineering degree, so with the graphic shading, I basically took a huge interest in this, making the game look absolutely amazing. And as you can see, the SmackDown vs. Raw 2009, this is what it's all about.
It's very realistic.
I made the logo. I made the game.
No. You know what? We don't
built
make
it from
the
scratch.
screens. We have little monkeys run around the studio that do that
guy?
stuff for us. That's a big monkey, a big fat monkey.
Smells great too.
All right, let's talk a little bit.
Suppose.
Miz, this is your first time showing up in a WWE video game.
Yes, that is.
How cool is that?
Basically, everyone's going to be out buying this game because they're like, oh my God, finally, the Real Deal Sex Appeal is in SmackDown vs. Raw 2009.
You know what's funny is when you were saying that, I was just looking over there at Jasmine, or Jessica, or whatever her name is, and
just say Token Pretty Face.
She was Token Pretty Face over there, was actually
Greg,
perspiring
I'm gonna slit your throat later.
while you were
My name's
talking.
Gruesome Greggy! I will not lose composure. You will not ruin my one moment with talent, Robot.
Hold on a sec. Gruesome Greggy showing
Gruesome Greggy showing a little something.
I think there is some beef between you and Token Pretty Face.
You're right. She gets all these blog hits all the time. On the IGN blogs, we fight it out for 1 and 2. She's only up there, guess why? Because she's pretty. And all
Does she have any
Token
cool
Pretty Face. What would you really like to say to her?
Hey, Chobot.
Be careful.
What?
Be careful.
No.
Be
Don't let her
careful,
intimidate
Gruesome Greggy.
You had better be
Where's the Gruesome Greggy that we all know?
There you go. Fire up. Don't.
What are you going to do, Chobot? I forgot the mic was on the thing. You're lucky.
You're lucky I'm strapped to the wall.
Yeah, well, they'll get us unstrapped one day, and we will go at it.
I don't want to see you unstrapped, my friend.
Let me just
It's going to be a very disappointing
Toys R
experience.
Us doesn't sell these to nobody. All right?
Yeah.
You got to be some.
You have to have
mom
a
made
credit
that.
card to get that at Toys R Us.
Yeah. That's what I'm talking about.
Gruesome Greggy. Got Mama's credit card.
We're getting fired.
Video games, though. SmackDown vs. Raw 2009.
The best SmackDown vs. Raw game in the history of the free world.
Why is that?
Because John Morrison, for the first time, the name John Morrison is in SmackDown vs. Raw 2009.
That's true. You made your change a little
The
bit too much last
Miz
time.
is in the game as well as tag team action. They've actually really went in depth with the tag teams this year. And like our boy nerd Corey was saying, he basically told you that there's a huge tag team event, and that's what's going on.
That was
bringing
actually
more to reality.
That was actually our idea, the whole tag team thing.
Yes.
You know, and it's great to see your ideas come to fruition. And SmackDown vs. Raw 2009 is something that, you know, I've had kicking around the old noggin for a while now. And now that it's finally out, it feels good to just sit here and see my visualization.
Watch how the table's not as long as you thought it was.
Get that.
Wow! Come on, I don't kick your props.
Well, if
You
you
can't.
kicked it, it wouldn't move.
He called it.
Yeah, 'cause
That
it's
was metal.
heavy.
Yeah, see?
Yeah, it's
That's metal.
actually real. We
Well,
actually win
I would
those.
actually go get it, but I think I'd pull the mic out. So
Yeah, I know. It's cool.
I'm not
Don't
going to
worry.
do that.
Showbot will get it eventually.
Showbot, that's
Hey,
what
yeah.
it's
we
good
also
for,
get a
right?
couple
Showbot.
coffees?
Showbot,
Showbot.
get some coffee in the Cruiserweight Championship.
You are so
Come on.
in trouble when we
She's
get
smiling. She
Wow,
loves it.
yeah.
She loves. Look at her
loves it.
blushing. You
She's
blushing
so
just
excited
a little
to be part
bit.
of the show.
No, that's makeup.
It's so
No,
cute.
it's blush.
Oh,
She
She's
loves
excited.
you
Yeah,
guys.
she's got
I can't help it.
butterflies. She's going. Here's
She's a-
Showbot. She's like,
is-
ooh, my God, they're talking to me. I'm not on camera.
Jessica Chobot Miz. I like the sound of that.
Ooh,
She
that
likes the
could be an
sound of
interesting
that.
I
thing.
bet so.
I don't know if she'd get a ring from the Miz though.
Probably
I'm
would get-
going
I'd probably
to
get a
HR
ring from
right
her.
after
Yeah.
this
She'd
show.
put- she'd be down on her
I am going
knees.
to HR right after the show.
Oh, cool, man. It's live wire. Anything can happen. Wah!
Whoa,
Nobody
Whoa.
likes that.
that's what we're talking about. Crush
Is that
Hour
your
2.
finisher right there,
Crush Hour
Gruesome
2 right
Greggy?
there.
No, my finisher actually is
Yes, very interesting.
Wow.
That's a good point.
he's reenacting how he won the Cruiserweight championship from Jessica Chobot.
Oh, really?
Yep.
See, it's
Wow,
funny that he's
that
the
seems
cruiserweight
easy.
champion because I feel like he's bigger than 225.
Oh, well, no.
A belly like that.
On the day of weigh-in, he's running around with the sweat, trash bags on.
Gotcha.
Okay, yeah.
down.
He
Gets down
he
quick.
cuts a lot of weight.
Yeah, totally.
Okay.
He cuts a lot of things.
Now, Gruesome Greggy, what's your finisher?
The Greggy Guillotine, which for the first time ever I can create in SmackDown vs. Raw.
Yes, you can.
Absolutely. You can combo up to 10 separate moves and put it all together as one finish.
I have
And
done
what do you call it? The Gruesome Greggy?
The Greggy Guillotine.
The Greggy
Greggy
Guillotine.
Guillotine,
Yep.
not bad. I mean,
That's
it's not
creative.
the Wizard of Oz of the
It's
reality
not
check.
the
but
Moonlight
it's not
Drive
bad.
True.
or the Snapshot. But
There you go.
it's
But
got
it
an
is cool.
alliteration there. You know?
I
Two
already
Gs.
made it. I already made it in the demo of the game. What I do is I immediately kick the guy in the crotch, pull him up a fireman's carrier, kick him out for a stunner.
I like
Wow.
it, man.
Come on.
That's the Gruesome
I'm
Greggy.
ready.
The Gruesome Greggy,
Two-time
Greggy Guillotine.
UWF champion, guys. I know what I'm doing.
Hey, you know, Gruesome Greggy, Greggy Guillotine,
See what I did there?
4 Gs.
Yeah. Thank you.
Almost like some other network.
Oh, badoom.
Get off the stage!
I heard they were bankrupt.
Yeah. I think so,
Anyway,
too.
what do you got? Okay.
What's that?
El Gringo is a Nintendo editor in his off time.
Okay.
He's asking a little bit about the version nobody cares about, the Nintendo Wii.
Yes. What would he like to know?
What would you like to know about it? First off, he says it's good. Oh, now he would like to know if it's planning to come to this little device, which is a Japanese handheld.
You would like to know if the Wii is coming to the
No,
Japanese
no, the
handheld?
Wii version of SmackDown vs. Raw.
Oh.
See, whereas
oh.
no one cares about the Wii system, people love the Wii game, SmackDown vs. Raw.
Yes. Well, the answer to that question is absolutely, at some point in the future, yes. When? We're not disclosing at this point.
Yeah.
But it's a definite.
There's more than
Maybe.
60. There's more than 60 wrestlers in this game.
Yes.
Tell me all of them.
You know what? We would, but unfortunately, you're gonna have to buy the game to find out.
I like the sound of
We've
that.
only
Gruesome
released
Greggy
a
actually
few.
is going to be in it. I don't think you knew that yet, but we didn't disclose
Confirmed.
anything. But you never know.
All right, good. I like the sound of that.
We don't disclose anything here at WWE. We like to make it a parade, a show.
All right.
The
I
greatest
don't know.
spectacle in the history of the free world. El
This
Gringo
live
Primo,
wire being
Gruesome
the
Greggy.
second part.
You guys play your cards right. You might be in SmackDown Raw 2010. You know, maybe 2009. We'll see.
Okay.
We might
Not
have
too
to
late, just
bump
let me
you
in
for
the wire.
somebody like Santino.
Oh, totally. Come on.
But-
you can't even speak
but-
English.
I know, right? Like, come on. Like,
Also,
I
Santino
totally
confirmed
agree
the
with,
game.
with Primo. No, that was just a
No,
broad
too late.
statement.
You are a developer on the
I-
title. You know everybody's in the game.
Fine, you heard it here first.
Thank you very much.
Santino might be in the
everybody.
game. Maybe.
There's a 50-50 shot. Santino will be in the game.
If you buy the game, you might have Santino.
So let's talk about it. We got.
But who's going to play with Santino anyway?